In today's video, I'm decorating with thrift and vintage finds for summer. Here we go. Hello you all, I hope you're doing well. Today's video will be part of a collaboration. The hosts are Deborah Cabasa Home Living and the Grace Life DIY, as well as several co-hosts. I will list them all in my description box and put links to their channels. So the idea today is to do a display, a vignette or a tiered tray or whatever to celebrate freedom. And I think the hashtag is hashtag celebrate freedom. So I thought, well, this is a great opportunity to light a fire under myself to get a little of my summer decor out. At this point, I don't even have my straw. If you've followed my channel for any length of time, you know I usually put strawberry stuff out. I don't know that it's gonna happen this year. I have 4 children and the youngest just graduated. We're planning a grad party. It's just been a very busy time. Wonderful time, but busy. And I haven't had a lot of time to decorate. So I thought today would be a good time to get a little bit of summer into my room at least. I just got my pink stuff, my spring stuff put away yesterday. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I'll show you some things that I have first. It's gonna mostly be this top shelf and then these. I'm getting some inspiration from an Instagram account called Simply Vintage Homestead. And I saw a vignette that she did of shelves that look just like these. And I was like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a copycat kind of shelf display. I wrote to her to ask if I could show her picture in my video, but I didn't give her much notice. I only wrote last night and I haven't heard back from her, and this video needs to get done. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll just link her Instagram account in my description box because I didn't want to use her photo without her permission. That is a copyright thing. So anyway, that's the scoop there. Simply Vintage Homestead is my inspiration for how I'm decorating my shelves. Go on her account. It's one that she just posted yesterday. And I've already started, she had a picnic basket, I think on this side with an eagle on it. I don't own that. And then she had a crock with a flag in it. So I'm going to put my crock over there. And I've already put 2 thermoses there. If I had a third in the right colors, or that was smaller, I might use it, but I can't find one. So for right now, I'm just gonna go with 2. And then I will show you the other things as we go along. I'm not going over the top flag stuff. I'm gonna have a little stick flag in my crock, maybe one down here. I'm kind of more doing red, white, and blue things. This way I can kind of keep them out longer and not feel like, oh my goodness, it's 4th of July decorations all summer in my house, you know? So let's go ahead and get started. I have a little diagram of what her picture looks like because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to look at the picture while I'm filming. So this was her Eagle lunch tin and then a crock. She has, I think it was a book with 2 little creamers and then 2 mason jars, which I have 2 mason jars. And that's actually why I put my thermoses on the other side because the mason jars are gonna go where that scale is. And then she had a creamer in front of her mason jars. She has a bowl on the shelf and books that are red, white, and blue. And then I didn't know if I would get to this shelf. So I'm probably just gonna do my own thing on this shelf because I really wanna use my scale and I really wanna use my books. The scale I really wanna use, because I'll show you. It's my hidden eagle. I'll show you. Very Americana, but you can't really see it, which is always a little sad, but I know it's there, now you know too. Look, isn't that so cute? See, if you turn the scale like this, it just looks weird. It's why is your scale sideways? But if I could put it on an angle, maybe on an angle on that side or something, it would be a little more visible. And you can kind of see the eagle if you walk past the bookshelf. That's cute. I'll see how that looks from the front. I might keep it like that, just for this season. So let me go ahead and get some more things and then we'll go and we'll do the decorating. Okay, I pulled some things from my little tub of decor. I found some little flags. This one is so cool. This one was sent to me. It's from the bicentennial. So cool. I also pulled this ruler because I have a blue and white one. So those 2 would look cute together. Again, I don't know if I'll use all these things. I was just pulling things. See what I have. I have this cute little jar. I might keep this for the kitchen. And then I did need a white book. This one's not quite white, but oh, it's so cool. I have to use this. So this is just a vintage book that I found, I think at the Goodwill bins. And originally from LA City High School. This is a California state textbook. America, Land of Freedom. I mean, it has stunning pictures in it. Isn't that gorgeous? But I really want the book cover. So then it's like this mixed, you know, like, oh, I want the cover to show, but I also want the pages to show. So I love decorating with old books. So I always check the book bins and the bookshelves at like a thrift store or at the Goodwill bins. You never know what you can find. I did also find this. It's kind of orangey red, but I might stick it up there. It might be red enough. I like the size of it. I only have these in fall colors. I have an orange one, like truly orange, and then a yellow one too. I don't know why. Maybe that's how they put them out. But I might use this little red one up top just for funsies because it's the right like size. So let's go ahead and do that first. Stick this here and see what we think. I think I like that. I think that's good enough. Let me stand back. Let me get your perspective. Oh yeah, that's cute. It's orangey-ish, but it's reddish. People get the idea. People know what I'm going for. People are knowing what I'm putting down here. Okay, I am going to put, let me look at my little diagram of her display. I need the frog, wow, the flag in the crock. So let's do that next. I don't want to use the 76 one up there because it's like too out of sight. I kind of want to see that one better. All right, that's good. I don't think I'm going to use this. I had set it here because I was like, oh, maybe I want to use it, but I don't think I do. So that's going to stay off the shelves. Let me get the mason jars. I pick these up when I find cool ones. Don't ever pay a lot of money for these. Vintage shops will charge you an arm and a leg, but you can find them at yard sales. I've never paid probably more than like $3 for one. Anyway, this one's really cool. It's definitely old. Mason's patent, and you can tell it's old by the bubbles in the glass. See that? And it's called some kind of shoulder jar. And this one is also a shoulder jar. This one is Atlas, strong shoulder. Okay, so this one is blue. It's coming off a little clear, but it is blue. Hopefully it'll look more blue against the white. She just had her set very simply, nothing in them. I loved it. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Then she had a little creamer and a book with creamers on it. So I don't really want to get rid, I like my iron with the books there. I am going to add in another red book so that there's just more red. And then I might do my creamers right next to it. So let me grab a book. I have this book called The Children's Classics. I'm going to just add this in up here, just so we get a little red and blue up here on the shelf. And this one is blue, which is kind of fun. This is a super old autograph book. It has autographs in it, and they're dated 1938. Work hard for what you want, and you are sure to get it. So I think that's kind of cool. Maybe, oops, I keep stepping on dog toys. I'm just gonna make sure that it's kind of facing out a little, because I want the blue to show. Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm just gonna prop it. And it looks a little, you know, a little shabby chic, a little sloppy. All right, I have this little cream. Let's do one creamer in front of the mason jars. It has a red stripe. It's Syracuse China for anyone who collects. And I think that'll be just adorable, and just a little pop of red with our two blue mason jars. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I love it. Very cute. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. And then the next shelf, she had a bowl and her red, white, and blue books. So that's where I need my America. This one, oh my gosh, so great. Such a great book. Let's see, is it bigger than the little one? Oh yeah, that was, oh, that is so cute. And the reason I have this, I know it's green, but it says American Animals, and I thought that was cute. It has beautiful, it's just, I mean, they're photographs, it's old, but like, look at the page edges. Do you see those? They're like deckled. I think that's what you call that. I think it's so cool. Look at the little deer. So that's why this one is staying. American Animals. Okay, and she had a bowl. So I decided to just go with a basic yellowware. This is yellowware for anyone who's not a collector. I just think it's so cool. I love it. And so I thought I could like put maybe if they'll stay. You know what? I have a disc of floral foam that I'm going to stick in the bottom of the bowl, and then my flags will stay. Hold on. Here's the floral foam. I'm actually not going to take it out of the picture. It keeps it neater. No one's going to see it. You'll just know it's there. And then I can stick my flags through it. So this one is, Oh, this one needs to go this way because of how the 76 is laying. Oops, there we go. Okay, that's cute. That's adorable. All right. Should I do 3? You're always supposed to do 3. It might be too much for me. I might go back to 2. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 and call it that we have 3 and just say that's fine. Because I'm liking the simple this year. All right, the other thing I really wanna get, probably on this shelf, I might just tuck it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it there or just kind of tuck it here so it's a little subtle. Because I have, you know, that great cover. This is the story of our country. 1951 is when it was in the Minneapolis Public Schools library. There we go. That is real cute. So this way, you don't see it from here, but you see it when you walk by. Okay, so let's look at our diagram. Okay, so that's all that she had that I wanted to copy, was those 3 shelves. I am going to have my scale there. The other thing I wanted to use, something I found, I think at the bins, but it says for your country, for victory, buy United States war bonds and stamps for savings, for liberty, for your future. And then it has the stars here. So I really want to just have this in this little box, little cheese box. See, it's an American cheese box. That's what I was looking for. I knew it would say it on there somewhere. So I want to set this. I'm wondering, I might leave the books there and set this here, because then I'm bringing the yellow from this shelf down here. I kind of like that. I'm going to pull it forward a little, or maybe center it. Maybe I'm going to do a center. Now, I need to add some red books. I might not have pulled enough out of my stash, so I might have to go get some more. Oh, I kept this one, even though it's green, because it has an eagle on it, which I thought was cool. The Lewis and Clark Expedition. This one has a red, white, and blue spine, which I thought was really cool. This one is the Winston Dictionary for Schools. That's amazing. Also found this one. The spine says, the best loved poems of the American people. So cool. So that's definitely gonna go where the spine is showing. Yes. Now those are solidly standing. I have my scale here. I'm figuring out, do I want to lay something on it? Do I have anything else? Oh, my rulers. That'd be cute with the ends showing. Yes, perfect. Adorable. That's really cute. All right. Maybe 1 creamer up by the books, because she had the creamers. Let me see. I have this cutie one. And because it's blue and white, it might look good. That's kind of cute. Now I feel like I need a 3rd creamer, but it has stars on it. They'd be better if it were blue with white stars, but, oh, that's cute. Cute! All right. Now the only other thing, I can't remember, she had something on top of her books. I feel like she did, and I didn't write it down. Okay, I just had the best idea ever. So I looked at the picture. She had a little flower frog. If you're not familiar, this is a flower frog. You can hold like pictures or little pieces of paper, whatever. She had a card in hers that said pickles, which is very American and summer, but I just had the best idea. I pulled these pictures. So this is my mom in 1946 at a parade, summer of 1946, the 4th of July parade. You can see the little boys are wearing striped hats, like paper hats. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? And then my mom has a bowl on her head, which looks like an army helmet. And this is my grandpa, who was in the army, in his uniform. So I thought that was so cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so perfect. So that's what I'm gonna put up there, and it has meaning. And that'll be the cherry on top of my display. Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. And my grandpa, his name was Emil, E-M-I-L, and he was a child of immigrants. He was born here, but his parents were not. And yeah, so I just think it's a cool story. All right, that is my display. I will take the camera down so you can see up close what I did. There's our top shelf, and then the second shelf. Third shelf, there's those pictures, fantastic. Fourth shelf with my little secret eagle, hidden eagle, and then the puzzle. Okay, and that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, seeing how I use my thrift and vintage finds to decorate my home. Don't forget to check out the playlist and the hashtag Celebrate Freedom. Thank you to the hosts, Deborah and the Grace Life DIY for hosting, and all the co-hosts too. You can check their channels in my description box, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.